Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. I don't know if you watched the last episode where we were fixing a bed switch to this lamp. So today we are going to be replacing that glass pane of the shade and also using this as a stencil to create a new part for that broken glass, and also finding a solution for these shaky glasses so that they don't break. Stay tuned. Okay, so to perform this exercise, we are going to need brass wire, which is a thicker gauge. This is 18 hard, and you're going to need your 3 tools, your pliers, side cutter, round nose pliers. Okay, so we are going to use the wire to mold around this piece of glass, and then we are going to work on it from then on. Okay, so start by measuring out the circumference of your glass. Start by tying a knot right at the end, like that. We are going to use the second one and hold on to that. Just make sure, just make note of where you've started to measure from, and just go around it like that. Once you get to your starting point, just hold on to that. So as you can see, it's around 47 centimeters, and because of the allowance, and sometimes you might encounter an error, so we'll cut up to 60. We're going to start at this tip, just cut it off like that, so that you have a clean cut at that point. I'm going to do a loop right where we are going to attach our bolt and nut. Then once you've done that, just hold on to it, flush with the hole, and then take your pliers, place it at the point where it meets the contour of the glass. Then we are going to bend that part like that. And once you've done that, just return it just to make sure you've got the right spot. And I think I overdid it a little bit, so we're just going to use our round nose just to bend it a little bit like that, and return it to that end. And now you can see it's flush. And then now what you're going to do is just continue bending it around your glass, around that contour, until you get to this point, and then I'll show you how you combine the 2 wires. Okay, so once you're done with your mold, as you can see, and the wire goes round completely, and you already have a shape that resembles the glass piece. You're going to take a bolt and place it through the hole of both the wire and the glass pane, so that it doesn't move a lot. And then the point at which now we are looking at is this spot. So we're going to take a smaller piece of brass, we're going to put it in there, and now we're going to tie around it so that it holds in place. Okay, using the similar tools but smaller version. So just make sure it's tight enough. Once you've locked it, as you can see now, it cannot move. We're going to bring our glass pen just to see that we've got the right shape, and just adjust the pieces, the parts where you feel are not straight enough or bent enough. And now we are going to decorate the space in between so that it's not just bare. And for that part, we are going to be using beads, found objects. This is aluminium. This is a pair of earring. These are brass sheets. This is from a wristwatch. This is from a pendant. It might be silver, I'm not so sure. This, cannot really remember where it's from, but it's, this is from a toaster, a bread toaster. And that part is from a vacuum cleaner. We're not going to cut that wire, and we're going to use it to our advantage, meaning that we are going to use it to strengthen the core of this piece. And let's just bring it to that side, then hold it with your pliers, bend it like that, and then you press it so that it holds. Then this one is going to go on top of this like that. So just press it on this end so that it holds completely. Then we are going to bring it round that contour and bring it back again. Then tighten it right at that spot so that it doesn't move about, okay? And again, every now and then, remember to bring back your glass pen so that we are within the shape that we were molding, okay? Then we're going to straighten the back side a little bit, and we're going to repeat the same thing here like we've done on this side, okay? So we're going to bend this part, so just hold both wires crisscrossed like that, okay? So that now we move this like so. Then we're going to bend it so that it holds. Then we're going also to bend it round that wire, and in the final time, then just tuck it in like so. So you'll notice that the first part is already very strong, okay? So now our work now is to add to that structure. This is brass 22 hard, and we're going to start by making a loop. We are going to drive it through our aluminium sheet like so, and then now we can lock it in like that. Repeat the same with all these other sides. We're going to bring this wire around like that so that it holds that piece, and cut it around that part. Then tuck it in so that it stays in place. And we are going to repeat the same using this other side. So just bend it back, but this time we're not going to cut it, just going to circle it around the thicker gauge of brass. So as you can see, it has started to hold, but it's irregular. It's not aligned to this line, but it's okay. Remember, we are not looking for perfection, but having fun with our artistic, creative feel. Combine this other part with the frame. Tuck it in. So already that is a very strong spot, okay? So remember, there is no specific formula for doing your wires. You can even just do wires around it. Just feel free and express yourself, because art is all about expressing oneself. There are rules, but sometimes these rules are made to be broken. Speaking of rules, you can watch some of my jewelry classes if you want to know how you can be cutting wire, bending wire. So for this last step, I'm just going to go on and create, adding my pieces, and I'll come back at the end with the finished product. So there we go, guys. I did not want to overcomplicate it. Just a few elements, a few beads, the primary colors, and now we're going to attach it to our lamp and see how it looks. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. My hope is that you learned something about fixing a broken lamp. And the next time yours breaks down, you'll not just toss it into the dustbin, but you will give it a second life. And look at our lamp. We have light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah? Doesn't it look great? And also the design kind of fits into the original design. You know, the goldish feel and the brass. So I hope you'll share this. If you've not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.